If you're planning a 2027 trip to Walt Disney World from the UK, there's a good chance you're about to pick completely the wrong week, because some of the most popular times to go to Orlando are also the busiest. And if you get this wrong, you could be spending thousands just standing in queues all day. And there's one part of the year that catches loads of people out. So in this video, I'll show you the best and worst times to visit Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando in 2027, rank every UK school holiday and break it all down month by month.
My name's Martin, I'm a former Disney cast member, and now I help people like you have better holidays to Orlando.
Last year we booked over 12,438 happy holiday makers to visit the Sunshine State. That's a lot of churros. Plus we're rated 5 stars with Trustpilot too. So here are the 5 best times to visit Walt Disney World in Orlando. And if you can hit one of these, your trip is just easier. Shorter queues, less stress, and a couple of these might surprise you. Number 5, early November before Thanksgiving. Great weather, lower crowds. Just a really solid choice for Orlando. Number 4, mid-April through to mid-May. Easter crowds are gone, summer hasn't started. It's a bit of a sweet spot in Orlando. Number 3, early February. Still quiet after January, and wait times are really manageable across a Walt Disney World. Number 2, late January. Honestly, one of the easiest times of the entire year to visit Orlando. And number 1, the best time for low crowds, late August into September. US schools go back and the crowds across Disney and Universal Orlando just drop off a cliff. Now there is a catch. Flights from the UK can be expensive during school holidays, but if you go right at the end of August or into early September, that's the sweet spot. Now, here's where it goes wrong at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando. As Disney specialist travel agents, we really don't recommend visiting at these times. Number 5, Thanksgiving week. Short but very busy across Orlando. Americans swap stuffing their turkeys at home for stuffing themselves at the parks. Number 4, mid-February around President's Day. A smaller spike, but definitely noticeable at Walt Disney World. Number 3, mid-June through July. Peak summer crowds, heat, humidity. Orlando is full on at this time. Number 2, Easter holidays, which also line up with spring break in Orlando. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. It's not just busy days, it's weeks of heavy crowds at Disney and Universal. And number 1, Christmas through New Year. This is as busy as it gets at Walt Disney World. Massive crowds, long waits, super expensive, everything. So if you avoid those, you're already ahead of most people. No matter when you visit, if you've booked your holiday with Orlando Insider, you'll get our special exclusive tools to cut wait times. Also, pretty much any offer Disney runs for its hotels will exclude Easter and Christmas. So another reason not to go, and as Disney-approved travel agents, we want you to take advantage of these deals. Now this is where it gets really important for British families heading to Orlando, because if you're planning a Walt Disney World or Universal Orlando trip in school holidays, most of them are actually not great. Each year we book thousands of British families to visit Disney World, and there's really only one time that stands out. Let's start with the best. Late August, expensive flights, yes, but no more than most school holidays. But crowds drop towards the end of the month in Orlando. If you time it right, this is your best shot. Next, February half term. This one's actually not too bad. It doesn't clash with a big US school holiday, just President's Day. So you'll get a spike, but it's fairly short-lived. Then May half term, this one's a bit more mixed. It lines up with Memorial Day in the US, which can make it surprisingly busy. But before and after the parks drop a little, then October half term. Pretty average, not awful, not quiet either. Then summer, July into mid-August. This is when everyone goes to Orlando. US schools finish a lot earlier than in the UK. Big crowds, heat, humidity. It's a lot. Easter holidays. This is one of the biggest traps. It sounds like a great time, but it lines up with spring break, so it's one of the busiest times of the year. And then Christmas, if you go at Christmas, just expect Walt Disney World to be packed. Yes, it sounds like a great idea to wake up on Christmas Day or see in the new year at Magic Kingdom, but 100,000 other people had the same idea. Stick around as I let you know month by month just how busy it will be. Now here's a tip to save a bit of money on flights. If you can fly out or back a few days before your school holidays start, you can save big. Even a few days can make a massive difference. When you speak to our team, just make sure to let them know you can be a bit flexible So as you can see, timing your Orlando trip makes a massive difference. But here's the thing, this is only half the story, because even if you pick the right time, you can still get this completely wrong. Here's my friend Miles the Bear to explain how you can turn your average Orlando holiday into a totally awesome Orlando adventure.
Planning your Orlando holiday? Endless advice, conflicting tips, hours of research. Or you could do it the insider way. This is how you experience more without the stress. You'll have your own dedicated Orlando guru, someone who knows exactly what works and what to avoid. Your personal planning call is your time to ask anything and uncover the kind of insider tips most people never hear. You'll unlock the Orlando Insider Park Planner, designed to map out your perfect park days and tell you the best times to ride. Plus, when you're in the parks, you'll know before the crowds when wait times drop or rides reopen, giving you the head start everyone else wishes they had. No second guessing, no wasted time. Just more rides, more moments, and better days in every park. You're fully protected, and if anything unexpected happens, you're never on your own. Because this isn't just another Orlando holiday, it's the Orlando holiday you deserve. Speak with Orlando Insider today.
Now, if you're still not sure when to visit Walt Disney World in 2027, this next bit will make it really obvious. Let's go month by month to see when you should head to Orlando. January and the first few days are chaos with New Year crowds, but after that it drops off quickly and becomes one of the easiest times of the year at Walt Disney World. February, honestly, a really solid month overall. You've just got that one spike around President's Day. Outside of that, it's pretty manageable across Orlando. March, this is where things start to go wrong. Spring break kicks in, and from early March onwards, it's basically busy every single day in Orlando. April 2027 starts off in that same busy time with Easter. But once you get past that, crowds drop and it actually becomes a really nice time to visit Disney World. May, one of the best months of the entire year, lower crowds, good weather, and just a much more relaxed experience. If you don't have kids or can go anytime, this is one of the months you'll find me in the parks. Just make sure you're out before Memorial Day. June, the first couple of weeks are still okay, but then US schools break up and it ramps up very quickly. July, peak summer at Walt Disney World. It's busy every day, it's hot, it's humid, you will feel it. August, very similar to July at the start, but towards the middle of the month, crowds start to drop as US schools go back. September, easily one of the quietest months of the year in Orlando. If you can go in September, this is where you really notice the difference in wait times. October, pretty moderate overall, slight bumps around half term and Halloween, but nothing too extreme. November, really good at the start of the month. Then Thanksgiving hits and crowds spike quite a bit across Disney and Universal. In 2027, Thanksgiving is on Thursday 25th, so expect high crowds from around the 22nd for at least 8 days. December starts off lovely after the Thanksgiving crowds have gone, but builds and builds into Christmas, which is the busiest time of the entire year at Walt Disney World. Even if you have to, for some reason, go during one of the busier times of the year, that doesn't mean you have to suffer. When you book with us, you'll get our awesome Park Planner app, letting you know which parks to visit each day and even when to do your favorite rides. Plus, with Ride Alert, you'll get a text the moment a wait time drops, and this really does make a massive difference, especially during busy times. Not sure where to stay at Walt Disney World? Check out some of our hotel videos.